Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Alexa and in today's reading we will be looking into what new beginnings are on the horizon for you. So there are 4 groups to choose from. Feel free to be drawn to more than one. Choose whichever one pulls your attention the most. It could be the number, it could be the card, it could be whatever. Just go with what you feel, trust yourself in this process, and I'll see you very soon. Hi group 1 and welcome to your reading on what new beginnings are taking place in your life next. So let's go on and see what that may be for you. Group 1, what new beginnings are taking place for group 1? New beginnings. We have the 6th house. So with this card, it makes me think perhaps for some of you there's a new job on the horizon. Okay, the 6th house representing our daily routines, our work, what we do on a day-to-day basis. So I do feel for a lot of you in group 1, your routines are shifting. You may be implementing new routines. Maybe you want to fit in some type of activity in your schedule, a new hobby perhaps, or more focus on your health and wellness. I see there could be an improvement in your health as well. Let's get another card. But definitely it's between your work and your routine. So there could be a new role that you'll be playing at your current position, or you will be embarking on a whole new journey within the realm of work, meaning that you might pursue a new role, a new path, or take on some type of new venture. But definitely your routine is shifting. There could be a move that prompts this change as well. Let's get another card for group 1. What new beginnings are taking place for group 1? One more card for group 1, please. And we got 2. Yeah, group 1, I feel there's more awareness coming through about what you want to pursue with this Sun card coming out. I feel there's more clarity about your vision, or you're gaining more awareness of what you want to do in the future, meaning that could prompt you to make these changes in your routine because certain things may not be aligned with what you're trying to create. With this series card, I see the Sky here, which makes me think of the tarot card Death. So definitely I feel there could be some cutting out of things that have been causing you tension. For some of you, this is tension in the body. So definitely improvements in your health and well-being by taking proactive action, maybe adding more activity in your schedule. I feel there could be a desire to nurture your body more, to expand on different ways to do this without getting bored, especially with this Sagittarius card here. There could be a need to go outside of the regular everyday routine that you've been in. I'm seeing like there's a need for more excitement. So more excitement in your routine or more excitement in your job. I'm feeling torn. I mean, we have the tension card right here, but I'm feeling torn between a desire for change in your everyday life, and it's kind of hard for me not to relate that to what you do for work. So again, it doesn't have to necessarily be in regard to the realm of work, but I feel that whatever you've been doing routinely is causing some type of tension within your life or within your body, or there could be a discrepancy between what you do every day and what you need internally. So I feel the new beginning is aligning your internal needs and desires with what you do in your daily actions. So I see an alignment of your actions with what you need inside as well. If that makes sense, I'm hoping so. I could feel you could also be dealing with tension at work or conflicting feelings about your current role. And I'm feeling like you might be taking action that helps you to nurture a side of you that may need to be honored, that may not be being honored right now, currently. I just see that you're wanting to nurture growth in the area of health, wellness, work, routines, daily activities, and just taking care of yourself better, because it does seem like you want more energy, or you want to improve your energy levels. For some of you, this could mean like cutting back on certain things or cutting certain things out of your diet. I'm not a medical professional, so I'm not going to tell you what to cut out of your diet, but I could definitely see some cuts being made, maybe reviewing what you have been doing and seeing if it really aligns with what you're trying to create in your life. But I want to get more specific. On the bottom, sorry, I'm getting a little caught up in your energy, group 1, but we have the card Blessing coming out, and the planets that rule this card are the Moon and Jupiter. So I do feel a lot for you, group 1. It's about your health and well-being. And for some of you, your role that you play every day may be taking too much of your energy, and I feel there's a blessing coming through that grants you the opportunity to transition into something that allows you to have more energy, or that allows you to take the rest that you need more often, or to have the time that you need to take care of yourself in a new way. Let's get a bit more. What new beginnings are taking place for group 1? What new beginnings are taking place for group 1? Yeah. I definitely do feel like movement is happening. We have Mercury in Aries and Mercury in Scorpio, and those are Mars-ruled signs. So I do feel like a desire for action, like wanting to push for something else. And maybe this desire is very strong in the mind, like this is awakening within the mind, and I feel like your actions will start to align with what you're feeling on the inside. And for some of you, this could mean making a transition towards work where you are more communicative, or you could be moving away from work that doesn't utilize the skills that you feel you want to nurture. So definitely, I feel you could be trying to make some type of transition towards more skilled work, or building on your skills in some way. Building on your physique as well. If not your work, definitely working on your body, working on your mind, working on being more grounded, and finding ways to ground your goals. This also feels like creating a vision board, or really trying to align with some type of vision that you've created for your life, group 1. Can we get more information on what new beginnings are taking place for group 1? Group 1. What new beginnings are taking place for group 1? Yeah, group 1, I do feel like it's a transition in your role. I feel your current position may not be fulfilling you in the ways that it used to. I feel it could be causing some type of imbalance in your life as well. Maybe the schedule is not giving you enough time to pursue what it is that you want. Or for some of you, you could be pursuing education, or pursuing some type of expansive growth in your knowledge so that you are able to transition into a new role. But I do feel like there's definitely a consideration of your priorities, and maybe sorting out your priorities to fit something new in. It does not feel like it's going to be the easiest transition, group 1, if I'm being honest. I only say that because of the Two of Pentacles, so I feel you may need to straddle between two things at one time, and then you'll be able to make that transition. Or this could be meaning that you might have to move some things around in your schedule to fit in the new activities that you're wanting to pursue, or make adjustments in some way, or really trying to sit with how much energy you do have and what you can do with the energy that is available to you. Again, not for all of you, this does not have to be a job transition, but for those of you that it resonates with, who are looking for something more, I do see that happening for you. I feel like it might take some time. You might have to be patient and to be aware of your options as well. And to not worry about how others may perceive this change or what the people around you may think of it, but to really focus on taking care of you and nurturing your needs and honoring what you need. And really sitting with what you need outside of the opinions of other people. Can we get a bit more for group 1? What new beginnings are taking place for group 1? Oh, nice. So for some of you, this could be signaling some type of contract agreement that could open a new door for you. Again, this could be a new job offer that comes through. This could be you overcoming some type of legal issue as well that allows you to get some type of settlement that's very specific. But overall, in general, since this is a general reading, I do feel some type of opportunity comes about that allows you to have more balance in your life, and that gives you the space to clear out some of the burdens that you've been carrying, or clear out some of the things that have been taking too much of your time, so that you're able to focus on the things that actually fulfill you, or spending more time with people that you love, or having the energy to spend with people that you love, or just having more energy in general, being able to go towards that which provides you with that motivation to keep going. With the 7 of Wands here, specifically this one, I feel 2 things. There could be a fear of making this move because you are tied to someone else and you feel like this change will impact them. Maybe this will impact your family or impact your loved one or loved ones. Again, it goes back to that message before of really focusing on you as an individual and what you need, so that you are able to show up more fully as a partner or as a family member or a loved one who is able to support others because you're supporting yourself. And again, this new beginning looks like you are really focusing on how you can nurture yourself so that you're able to show up more fully for others, or show up more fully for the things that you're wanting to pursue. So yeah, for you group 1, I'm seeing that the new beginning could be a new role, a new job, a new educational pursuit, perhaps even the opportunity to travel or making plans to travel. A settlement or an agreement that allows you to have more space or mental capacity to focus on what you want to. And also being able to assert boundaries for yourself that protects you and what you want to pursue, and understanding what your goals are outside of your community. I am seeing that there could also be a reprioritization of certain things in your life, shifting of your priorities and really prioritizing your health and well-being, because it does seem like you might be taking on a new responsibility. Definitely a lot of goals being built upon, a lot of skills being built. But let's get some final messages for you, group 1. It's a quick reading. We have boat, with money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So I think that message is pertaining to the settlement that I was talking about before. Or in general, there could be a windfall of free time or a windfall of opportunities that grant you a new position, or a scholarship or something that allows you to take the next step towards pursuing your goal in some way. Need a bit more for group 1. Group 1, please. Final messages in regard to their new beginning. Wow, that just rolled. I wish you guys could see. We have Tankard with celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So I feel like you'll have more time for that, group 1. We have Casket with someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So there could be an ending of some things in your life, but I feel like this is ultimately for the better. We have Butterfly with a change for the better. So definitely, I feel like something's ending, whether it be a role, a routine, a relationship even, a way of relating to other people could be ending, so that you have the space to move towards what it is that you really want. This could be happening in the month of May, but doesn't have to. Spring could just be a really important time in your life. Group 1, we have Lobster with financial pinch, and I'm seeing that with the Two of Pentacles reversed, so just be very mindful of where your money's going. And I'm not looking at that card as needing to be fearful of any financial issues. I just feel that's a card of advice on really making sure that you're sticking to your budget and that you're just aware of where your money's going. And also when you're looking at new positions, making sure that the roles that you're applying for or you're going towards can really support you, and not just choosing a position because it sounds good or because it looks good, but making sure that it's practical for you. One more pull for you, group 1. Final messages for group 1. Final messages for group 1. I also feel with that Lobster card is to not, I feel the advice is to not get into a scarcity mindset and taking the first thing that's offered to you, but really sitting with yourself and making sure that that's what you want. Okay, group 1, because I do feel like you'll have options. We have Leg with stepping into a new experience. Basket with recognition, reward for merit. Okay, love to see that. We have Bird flying. News is on the way. So if you've been putting some things out there, expect a response very soon, or just expect a response. Okay, it's coming. Be patient. And finally, we have Tower with solid foundation, success with effort. So keep on going, group 1. You are building a solid foundation. What you're working towards will come to fruition. It will reap a beautiful reward for you. It will lead to abundance, fulfillment, and success. And I think it's best for you to stay focused on what you want, to not get sidetracked by the noise or by the tiredness you may feel as you pursue this path. But just know that there is a blessing on the other side of this, and just be ready to receive it. Allow the endings to take place, and trust that the new beginning will bring you much more than you could have ever expected. Okay, so best of luck to you and all your endeavors, group 1. I know that you're going to be extremely successful, and I pray that you know the same, okay? So, much love. Leave it a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments how it resonated, and I shall chat with you in the next one. Until then, take it easy, and I'll see you. Bye-bye. Hi, group 2, and welcome to your reading on what new beginnings are taking place in your life. So let's go on and see what that may be for you, group 2. Okay, let's see, group 2. What new beginnings taking place for group 2? Group 2. Group 2, your first card is Aquarius with collaborate coming out. So that immediately makes me think of community, connections, networking, humanitarianism, coming together with like-minded individuals, if I can get it out of my mouth, coming together with like-minded individuals, joining communities, building communities, developing social skills, becoming very social, developing a sense of individuality, not letting it get lost within your new endeavors or ventures in community. I'm seeing that for you, the new beginning is finding people who accept you for you rather than you having to conform. Okay, so very interesting, very interesting. Let's get a bit more for you, group 2. Can we get another card for group 2 on their new beginning? Partnerships, building. The energy of building community seems to be the highlight for you. Nurturing community, expanding your network, expanding your sense of self through your connection with others. Definitely, I do feel that you will be nurturing connections, building on a sense of what partnership looks like to you, the best type of partnership for you. I do think that there will be more people coming into your life. Not necessarily that they all will be important, I want to say, or that they're meant to be long lasting or they're meant to stay around forever. But I do feel that you will be coming into contact with a lot more people. And I feel you'll gain a greater understanding of what you need to feel safe within a connection with another person, no matter what that connection is. May it be a friendship, a romantic partnership, a family relationship, acquaintanceship, or professional relationship. It just seems like for you, group 2, you're building relationships in this new beginning. And I do feel it's going to be very impactful. I feel it will expand opportunities in your life. I feel inviting people into your life will give you new options, maybe opportunities that you never would have believed that you would be able to have in your life. It seems there's a communal sharing that's taking place as well. A lot of ideas being shared. For some of you, this could lead to some type of group that you create, or some type of club, or some type of community. I don't know why event planning is coming into my mind, but there could be well, I need to slow down. It's just coming so quick. There could be an event group too. There could be an event that you are invited to that opens the door to all of these new interactions. And there could be 3 prominent people or 4 prominent people who you begin to build a relationship with or deepen a relationship with. I only say that because these 4 flowers stand out to me. And I feel there's going to be a couple of people who make very strong impressions on you and who will help you to gain a better understanding of what you need from other people and how you can use the traits that you have to nurture the relationships in your life. And understanding reciprocity more, group 2, it seems to be the next new beginning. So, whoa, I feel like I got lost in the sauce a little bit, and the messages came through very quickly for you, group 2. I feel like things could start to happen very quickly with these new beginnings, or the meetings could be very quick as well. But let's get a bit more, and I need to ground. So, with that Aquarius energy, that's an air sign. It feels like making sure as you are connecting with so many people, you stay centered in who you are and not get lost in all that's happening around you. Because it's very easy to get caught up in another person and to lose your sense of self. And I feel that's something to be aware of in this new beginning, group 2, because it does feel quite possible. Yeah, especially with the moon coming out here. I feel for you, group 2, there's an intuitive part about you that allows you to connect with people from various backgrounds. You could be connecting with people who have very different backgrounds from you, and it's important that you stay clear on who you are. And I feel that these connections with others could bring more awareness to you about that aspect of you, or about certain aspects of you. And I do feel that your perception of yourself could be shifting through your connection with other people as well. But overall, it feels like a very blessed, abundant time where you'll be exploring your passions. Perhaps this is signifying new relationships within the realm of romance as well. Exploring your sexuality with that 5th house is coming through. It seems like romance and friendships are very important in this next chapter for you. And we have partnership as well on the bottom. And I do feel there could be some discomfort brought to your attention with certain types of relationships, or there could be a healing of certain aspects of yourself through relationships that maybe you weren't aware of, or parts of yourself that may need to be tended to or nurtured that you weren't fully aware of. And perhaps these new people that you're meeting could really provide some type of healing to you in a way that you didn't know that you needed. Let's get a bit more. This is so fun. I love when I get some extroverted energy in these readings. Because even if you're not extroverted, I feel you could be meeting extroverted people, you could be connecting with people who are very social, or who have this communal mindset, who have this humanitarian focus, who want to bring people together, and they could be bringing you in, introducing you to new people, or you could be building the community. Or maybe you're on a platform. The opportunities, the options are endless for you, group 2, it seems. Yeah, especially with this exaltation here. I do feel there's an abundance of good feeling associated with this new beginning. Woo! I gotta slow it down. Group 2 is very interesting. Your reading is very interesting because I keep saying, whoa. Like, whoa. But let me get these cards. This new beginning. Group 2, new beginning. Group 2 in their new beginning. In my mind, I just keep feeling developing strong feelings. Feelings could be getting stronger. Again, for some of you, this is in regard to romantic partnerships. You could be deepening a relationship of some kind. It doesn't have to be romantic. I feel like your feelings are getting stronger through your relationship with other people. This could mean that you're more aware of what you need, and it's harder to ignore those needs. It's harder for you to subdue your needs or subdue your desires. I feel this connection with others will really bring about awareness to who you are. Again, I keep repeating that, but I feel there could be an influence of someone who an influence of someone who makes a very strong impression on you. And I feel like they are very strong-minded. They have a strong presence about them. There's a dignified quality to them as well. They could be very passionate. I'm feeling passion, and I feel like that will invoke something in you and bring about maybe that side of you that you may not be fully listening to. Or there could be sides of you that someone else brings out. And I feel other people are serving as a sort of a mirror for you. And it's very interesting. But I want to get into specifics now, Group 2. So let's see what new beginnings are taking place for Group 2. Again, it feels extremely positive. I feel a lot of opportunities are coming through. connections with others. So being open to connecting with other people, taking up invitations that you receive, not being afraid to be on the move or trying something new, or going out and exploring events or opportunities that help you to connect with other people, because again, it'll bring you a sense of abundance. So let's get a bit more. I'm not taking that one. I need to shuffle for you, group 2. And let me be clear about what we're pulling for new beginnings for group 2. What new beginnings are taking place for group 2? We have the Ace of Swords. And it came out reversed, so I do feel internal clarity is coming through. A clearing of confusion about your needs, your desires, your wants. There's that connection, the Six of Cups. So coming together with like-minded individuals. For some of you, this is strengthening a family relationship or getting closer to a family member. But also developing relationships that feel like family. I do feel that feels like a sweet card. It could be you connecting with people on a very deep level as well. I also feel there could be clarity coming through about how your past has influenced your relationships thus far. That's where that internal clarity is coming through. For some of you, this could also be you gaining a lot of insight from some type of counselor or therapist, or you just gaining a lot of insight through reflection. I feel journaling would be really good at this time as well, reflecting on your interactions with people. For some of you, especially if you've been the type to be guarded or who's not as open to others, I feel there's more understanding of where that stems from, and it might stem from childhood. So definitely I do see you clearing out old energies that prevent you from connecting with others authentically. Well, that wanted to come out, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, there could be an overcoming of some type of defensiveness that you have, being more graceful in your approach to others, not being so, I don't know how to express, like, so on guard. I feel like instead of being like this line, you're showing up more like this. Being more comfortable within yourself and connecting with people who help you to soften. Can we get a bit more information for group 2? What new beginnings are taking place for group 2? Group 2. More invitations, perhaps going out more. Group 2. This could even be you being open to inviting other people out or connecting others to each other. Building community. It just seems, I feel like at this point it's repeating. Is there anything else that they need to know? Also, I feel this could be suitors coming to you. So definitely romance is in the air, group 2, and perhaps a lot of it. Yeah, I do feel you're in a very attractive energy right now. You're pulling things to you that you're not even aware of what's coming to you. There's a sense of abundance and beauty and attractiveness to you right now. I want to say continue to nurture yourself and what you are working on, because there's a lot of surprise with this moon. There's a lot of moon energy. So I do feel a lot of you, there is something that you're not supposed to know about. There is definitely a surprise within this social time. And it'll be exciting to see how things unfold. But the moon is making me think of deep emotions, strong emotions, and needing to sit with those emotions, maybe talking about them with someone that you trust, someone that you're very close to. So I love this card. It's such a sweet card. I feel like they could provide a lot of insight to you. And they could help to bring that clarity that maybe you could be lacking with the Ace of Swords reversed, because these connections with other people could bring about some type of confusion within you, and that confusion could prompt reflection that leads to internal clarity. So I do feel like there's a message here about allowing yourself to be in a state of not knowing how something's going to unfold, so that you can sit with the emotions that are rising within you instead of trying to suppress them. Because I do feel like you're going to be having some strong emotions, group 2. Okay, let's get some final messages. Lord knows I love a social reading. What am I even trying to say? I love when it's social. I love when we get social energy. We have Star coming out with guaranteed success. And Aquarius always makes me think of star energy, because the tarot card, the Star, is ruled by the sign of Aquarius. And personally, it's my favorite card, being a Aquarius rising, okay? Because, I feel you're going to be standing out in this time, group 2. You are a star, you're going to be shining, and it might be unintentional. And just accept it. Whatever you're working towards, it's going to be a success. Because guess what? I don't even have to say anything, okay? Can we get more information for group 2? We have Mule with someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That could be you or another person. If it is you, I recommend that you open up and to not be so guarded based off of your past. But if it's another person, don't even try to make them open up, because you can't. You only have control over yourself. So can we get another card here for group 2 final messages? Wow, so much Aquarius energy. Again, you don't have to be an Aquarius, but the energy of connection is coming through. Technology, even, you could be using technology to connect with other people, or this could be a virtual connection, or you could be using technology to connect with others. But we have Jug with lighthearted, carefree time. I do see that. We have Boat with money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So that could be pertaining to you. Any other final messages for group 2? Whoa. We have I on the bottom of the deck. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. I love this card as well. So fierce. Okay. So we have Find with seek out information that will help you. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. I feel dwelling in something that's no longer will not be helpful to you. Moving forward, progressing forward, not staying stuck on things will provide the best outcome, group 2. Of course, easier said than done. We have Fan with romance, celebration, party. Definitely a social time for you. And finally, we have Bear with danger, especially in money matters. So with all this social energy and going out, be mindful that you're not overspending. Okay? So yeah, overall a beautiful reading. Let me know how it resonated for you in the comments below, group 2. I love this. I hope you have a fantastic time in this new beginning of your life. Enjoy it, take it easy, let loose. Let go of those defenses that may have kept you from these relations beforehand, and be open to what can happen, okay? So much love to you, group 2. Take it easy. I'll chat with you in the next one. Until then, yeah, bye. Hi Group 3, and welcome to your reading on what is your next new beginning. So let's see what that may be for you. Group 3, what new beginning is occurring for Group 3? What new beginning is occurring for Group 3? You know, Group 3, I feel like things are about to change at a relatively quick pace. I feel it might cause a bit of tension, and you might not be able to wrap your head around everything that's going to be taking place. And this is making me think that multiple areas of your life will be experiencing some type of change. It's making me think of the astrology wheel. In the first house, the fourth house, the seventh house, and the 10th house. And those correlate with the sense of self, the body, one's appearance, family, your sense of stability, your sense of what keeps you grounded, your relationships, your connections, your contractual agreements, as well as your career. And I feel it will begin with some type of reflection over these types of influences that have been taking place in each area of your life. I feel you'll be looking at how you got to this point in your life. It's making me look at these stairs here and looking at what steps you've taken to get you to the place that you're in, and what steps you want to take to either get out of a certain situation or to move towards a new opportunity. For you, Group 3, again, it seems like there's a lot happening all at one time for you, and it may cause a bit of stress. I want to say it does not feel like something that is just going to be like a slow entry into a new beginning. It feels like, boom, this is going to happen, and then boom, and then that, and then that. So it's very quick. And I also feel it'll bring you closer to what you actually want to pursue. I do think that maybe a project that you've been working on is not going the way that you expected it to, Group 3, or you have not been able to really pour into your passions in the ways that you've been wanting to. For some of you, your love life may have taken either a back seat in your life, or it's maybe experienced some type of lull. And I do feel that you are going to reflect on what relationships you want to prioritize in this new chapter, and what you would like to see more of in the realm of your relationships. I want to get more information for you, Group 3, on what new beginnings are taking place for you. What new beginnings are taking place for Group 3? I just keep feeling like multiple new beginnings, especially with this adaptability card on the bottom. It feels like a lot of change is occurring, and you may need to be flexible because a part of it feels a bit spontaneous, a bit unexpected, passionate even, and I feel these changes are going to be stripping you down of any falsehoods, I want to say, or any things that have been masking your truth. I feel this next chapter, this new beginning, is really emphasizing expressing your truth with integrity, being honest about what you're looking for, being honest about what you want, and being honest about any feelings of dissatisfaction that you have in regard to any area of your life. And I really feel that's the main new beginning, is you being able to identify what is not fulfilling you anymore, so that you're able to communicate those feelings and also take action on those feelings, and maybe course correct or change your direction, or rethink certain decisions that you've been making, or just rethinking a strategy for your life, considering other options. I'm seeing that new opportunities will come forth to you. I want to get more information on specifics so we can be more detailed for you, but again, it just makes me think that multiple areas of your life will be getting a breath of life pushed into them, and it may cause some tension because you're having to grapple with so much change from so many different corners of your life. So let me get one more card there. Yeah, you know, it feels exciting. Again, there's an unexpected quality here. There's a lot of Gemini air sign energy coming through. So swift changes, shifting your desires, I feel, just shifts in your mindset, shifts in your feelings, a lot of shifts taking place. And being adaptable is really emphasized here. I feel approaching these changes with curiosity will be good for you. Approaching your relationships with curiosity will also be good. I do see the area of passion and romance being highlighted. So there could be changes in your love life taking place, and that could be where the excitement is taking place as well. But I do not feel it comes without challenge. It may require really needing to gain some type of understanding towards other people, or you could be needing more compassion or empathy from others as well, because you will be going through so much change relatively soon. But not just your romantic life. I feel you could just need a bit more support through this time. So relying on loved ones or your community would be extremely important right now, and perhaps you will be coming into contact with people who are able to support you through this transition as well. It feels like you're going through a transitionary a transitionary period right now, group 3. But let's get a bit more information for you, okay? Group 3, let's see. What else do we need to know about this new beginning or new beginnings? Because it feels like multiple for you, group 3, multiple new beginnings taking place. So strap in. What can we know about these new beginnings? Can we get a bit more specific? Group 3's new beginnings. All right, group 3. I feel you're about to get very clear on the direction that you want to head in. I feel a lot of your decisions will be quite logical at this time. It seems like you're taking emotion out of the picture, or at least trying to. It feels very logical, very practical, but also very considerate of what you need and how you can be honest about what you need. Being honest with others as well, hearing other people out, but I feel this change is really allowing you to sit with what you feel or what you know is best for you, and being able to communicate that to other people. It seems like you're needing to get yourself out of situations that you're not happy with, that may be boring you, or that may be not interesting anymore to you, or maybe taking too much of your energy, or leaving you feeling dissatisfied in any way. You see how she's looking? She is not interested in that cup. She's not interested in what they're offering. So I feel a lot of what this new beginning is showing you is what in your life currently is no longer sustaining you, so that you have the clarity that you need to let go of those things and to not hold on so tightly to whatever has previously brought you a sense of stability or a sense of comfort. I see you moving out of comfort zones and that being a bit uncomfortable for you. Maybe accepting a part of yourself that maybe you haven't been able to before. I'm only saying that because we have this eccentricity card here. So appreciating your unique qualities, utilizing those parts of you that make you unique in new ways. Some of you could be capitalizing on some type of skill. As soon as I say that, we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So you could be rethinking ways to make additional profit, or how you could move out of some type of place in life where you feel stuck. Yeah, for some of you, there could be a message of maybe putting your artwork out there, or putting out some type of skill that you have so that you attract more money, or getting creative with how you make your money. But that's a side message. Can we get a bit more about these new beginnings for group 3? Group 3's new beginnings. I knew I felt romance was in the air. So for some of you, definitely I do think that the new beginning includes some type of partnership coming into your life, or you really reflecting on what partnership means to you. I feel you could already have someone in your life who is very supportive. They don't have to be romantic. It could just be a very close and personal relationship that you're building in this new beginning, or you're getting more comfortable with expressing yourself authentically in partnerships or relationships with people. And I'm seeing that you may be letting go of certain barriers that you had up that prevented you from connecting with other people. Communication seems very important in this new beginning, and it does seem focused on relationships for you. So some type of relationship could be developing, and this is also telling me that throughout this change you will have some type of support that will help you at least feel loved in the midst of the discomfort. But I want to get more. I want to clarify. Yeah, it does seem like you're building relationships in this new beginning, or deepening some type of relationship that's already in your life, or getting clear on what you want from your relationships and how you can ground those values a bit more. Right. Yeah, we have the devil coming out, group 3. And a part of me is making me think that there might be some challenge in the realm of relationships coming up for you, on needing to really speak up for yourself and your desires, being very clear on what your expectations are, making sure that you're not falling into a pattern of either codependency or insecurities, or even agreeing to go with some type of dynamic that you're not really okay with just so you have someone in your life, or doing things out of a feeling of loneliness. I'm feeling being aware of the dark side of yearning for another person and not falling victim to any manipulations from another person. Being very aware of people's intentions as well, being very clear with this Queen of Swords, making sure that you're staying grounded, very logical, letting people show you who they are, letting people show you what they want from you, and not expecting too much. Of course, you can have your standards, and I'm seeing it's encouraged to have standards, but be realistic about what is actually taking place in your relationships. And this could also be referring to you, of being honest about what you're looking for, especially with this 5th house card. You could just feel like you're going through a lot of change right now. You just want to escape through your relationships. So it's important that you let others know your intentions, so that no one ends up in a situation where they feel like they were led astray, or feeling like someone has the upper hand. This could also be signifying that there could need to be some clarity about what you're indulging in, or what you're holding on to tightly to. What has you bound? What have you been strongly addicted to, or what have you been strongly attached to? And seeing where you could maybe loosen that grip a bit. maybe let go of materialism or focusing too much on money and really focusing more on what can fulfill you in a new way. Group 3, your message feels loaded, like there's a lot to it. Yeah, because I'm even getting more about like what's been plaguing your mind, maybe negative thought patterns that keep you from really being able to share yourself or share your work or pursue new work or pursue something that you really want. There could be internal battles that you may need to overcome, as well as maybe some external challenges that may come about, but this feels more internal. Some things that may be holding you back that could need to be reckoned with before you're able to fully step into the success of these new beginnings. Because with the Six of Wands, I do feel there is a recognition of who you are. I feel people will be celebrating who you are. You'll gain a lot of attention for something that you're doing, or more attention will be coming to you based off of how you are presenting in the world now, since you are going through so much change. Again, I feel like your appearance is changing, your living situation could be undergoing some type of change, your relationships are changing, and your career is surely changing. So much is happening. Stay grounded. Always return to understanding what this change is trying to highlight within you. Even if the changes feel like they are difficult in the moment, I do see that there is a greater meaning to it, and it's really calling a deeper part of yourself up, you know. It's like bringing out a new trait, or bringing out a new side of you that may have been suppressed. So this new beginning feels very centered on you, Group 3, centered on the person that you're becoming. I feel is going to help you to understand who you are, who you want to be, and the traits that you want to be recognized for, the parts of you that you want to be recognized for, and being able to communicate in ways that bring about that celebration of self that you may be needing at the time. It feels very inspirational as well. Like you could be becoming inspired by those around you, or you could be inspiring other people. But relationships feel very important in this time of life. With this Venus card on the bottom, Venus and Mercury. So it does seem like you are meant to shine in some way. I want to say shine in your relationships, giving yourself more room to communicate what you need and what you want. And by doing so, you're able to actually receive what you want. So, very interesting. Let's get some final messages for you, Group 3. Can we get final messages for Group 3? Final messages for Group 3, please. Look at that. We have Tankard with celebration, fun, and enjoyment. I see that with the 5th house. It feels like a very exciting time, a lot happening in your life. Group 3, this one just fell out. We have Wishbone, a wish is granted. So something you've been wanting is surely on the way, with the 6 of Wands as well. Feels like you'll be recognized for it too. Or you could have just had a really major accomplishment, or there could be accomplishments coming to you. We have Sun with happiness and well-being. Again, this feels like positive change, but it does not feel like it is without challenges. We have Scissors with disappointment in some affair. And again, it goes back to that message of you becoming more aware of what you don't want, so that you can pursue what it is that you do want. Get a bit more here. Final messages for Group 3, please. Okay. On the bottom, we have pay attention to your health. So whenever that card comes out, I just think it's good to be mindful of what you're investing yourself and your time into, and making sure that what you are giving yourself to is giving back to you. But also, it's good to have a checkup if you need one, or if you haven't had one in a while, just making sure everything's good. We have Tree with affairs with your family. So there is that 4th house energy, dealing with your family or anything related to your home life. I see that being important. We have bag with something important, such as a new job or a raise. I felt that energy as well, and this could happen in January, or January could be a very pivotal, important month where these changes take place. Or you could get very clear about what changes you want to make in January. As we know, that's the time that people make their resolutions too, but I think I've done enough chit chat for you, group 3. Let me know how it resonated for you. Leave it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how it resonated for you below. Much love to you. I'm wishing you the most abundance, blessings, health, wealth, beautiful connections and community I hope you have in this new chapter. And take care of yourself, okay? Much love. Peace. Hi, group 4, and welcome to your reading on what new beginnings are taking place in your life. Well, your cards already want to pop out, so let's just go ahead and get into it. What new beginnings are happening for group 4? We have 11th house coming through with community. Could be building community, or your community could be of greater importance in this new beginning. Group 4, can we get a bit more about their new beginning? Interesting. Group 4. 2 main areas of your life are coming through. Your public facing personality, how you present to the world, could be changing, or there could be some type of new persona you are getting comfortable with expressing here with this debilitated coming out. There could be a bit of discomfort with how you are beginning to present to the world, or you're getting more comfortable with getting out in the world, being seen, being perceived, and being embraced by other people. Finding your community could be a really big part of this new beginning. Group 4, very similar to another group in this reading. I don't want to say, but if you felt called to a different group, maybe take a look at it. But we also have tension, so definitely I feel there could be a bit of discomfort experienced right now with maybe networking, learning how to really position yourself in a way that allows you to get to a certain level that you would like to, or surround yourself with a certain group of people, or maybe seeing yourself in new spaces. You could have experienced some type of level up, or you could be experiencing a lot of growth in your life, and this growth may kind of signal towards growing pains and learning that you belong in spaces that maybe you've never been in, or really feeling like you belong in certain spaces. I do feel that you've reached a new level of success, or in this new beginning you will be reaching a new level of success that really will be prompting you to sit with feelings of discomfort that you may have, and maybe reflecting on why those feelings are there, or why you may feel uncomfortable in certain spaces, or uncomfortable around certain authority figures, or just around certain people. It does feel like you are expanding your network and also expanding your net worth. Okay. So I do feel you may have to grapple with some ingrained feelings from your past that may be coming up. We have Venus in Aries with lust. I do feel there could be a lot of attention that comes to you, and that may feel a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, you could be in a new position of authority, I feel. Group 4. So definitely I feel like an up-leveling for you. One that leads to a lot of growth, and one that really puts you in a position of power, and that may feel a bit uncomfortable. And you may have to rally some type of support for yourself as well, or you could have support. But it does seem like a lot of eyes are on you, or you're needing to get comfortable with being perceived, group 4. And being mindful of who you are letting around you, group 4. I'm seeing that come through. Being mindful of the intentions that others may have, knowing that you are a successful person, knowing that you do have a lot going for yourself. And I do feel like that's why you may need to sit with these feelings of discomfort if they do come up for you, so that you don't get yourself in a position of needing that external validation from other people, and perhaps surrounding yourself with people who aren't necessarily good for your well-being or good for you, who only may tell you what you want to hear just so they may be around you. I'm not feeling like this is to scare you or put you on guard, because I do feel like you're attracting supportive people, but I also feel like you need to have your wits about you and still have some discernment with those that you are being introduced to. So overall, I do want to get back to the energy of it being good. I feel there's a lot to look forward to. There could be new opportunities to travel even, or to expand your knowledge in some way. It feels like an expansive time in your life, group 4, where relating with other people, forming partnerships with other people, networking would really serve you well. It does feel like a status upgrade, group 4. So love that for you. But definitely be mindful of certain insecurities that may be prompted through this time of upgrades, because it does seem like you are being seen more, or your work is being valued more. You're gaining a lot more support. For some of you, you could be public facing or a public figure in some way. But for all of you, it just seems like you're experiencing a new level of success that may make you feel a bit uncomfortable with how much you're being recognized for it. But can we get a bit more information for group 4 about this new beginning for them? Can we know a bit more about group 4 and this new beginning? Keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused. Stay focused, group 4. It feels like a wish is coming true with this 9 of Cups coming out. I feel like your hard work is paying off. It could be a promotion that you experience, or some type of expansion in whatever you've been doing. It feels expansive, something that you've been wanting or working for a long time. It feels indulgent, so needing to make sure that you don't overindulge or really go crazy with all the abundance that you may be receiving soon. Definitely staying grounded through these changes would be helpful. Being mindful of what you really wanted in the first place, group 4. You know, that Temperance card is making me think, like, what was the motivating factor towards this goal that you had in mind? And how can you keep it going? It's like keeping the momentum going, continuing to choose to show up for yourself in these ways, not feeling like any values need to change, staying true to your values, staying true to you, and making sure that what you're doing is actually fulfilling you. Group 4. Can we know a bit more about these changes taking place for group 4? Can we know a bit more for group 4? It feels aligned, like these changes are aligned, and these challenges also are aligned with helping you to get more comfortable with who you are and who you're meant to be. I want to say seeing yourself as more than you thought you were. I don't know why that wording is coming through. I'd rather say seeing the truth of who you are, group 4. Your reading feels so quick compared to the others. It feels just like very clear. Yeah, it just seems like a lot of happiness coming through, more time to really savor the moment, opportunities to connect more deeply with people, to build new connections, and to really feel seen, honored, respected. I also want to say you'll be able to heal certain wounds from childhood. That feels so specific, but I feel like this up leveling will really show you how much you deserve to feel good. But also, you could be healing certain family relationships or spending more time with loved ones. This feels like a healing time with the King of Cups, being able to navigate a lot of situations with different people, being able to connect with people on a very deep, profound level too. I feel like building those connections, building those communities. Maybe you are doing some type of community work or community outreach. Don't have to, but building community seems to be very important, and you seem to be a central figure within the communities that you are within the communities that you're in, if I can speak. Group 4. Can we know a bit more for Group 4? Anything else about this new beginning? Yeah, I feel there's a lot of learning to be had, a lot of observations. It could be that you're learning from a figure in a high place, not being afraid to not know everything, especially if you are getting into a new position. I feel it's probably best that you don't know everything so that you're able to truly learn from others. And I feel you're going to be surrounded by intelligent people and not feeling intimidated by their presence, but being prepared to learn, being open to learning, and being perceptive, being quick with adapting to the changes. Especially if you are experiencing some type of change in your position, it does seem to be encouraged to be a quick learner and be open to learning. And also trust the process, knowing that you don't have to know everything immediately, and that you aren't in competition with anyone as well. You are your own competition. Especially if other people start to feel that way towards you, don't mind it. Okay, for you, Group 4, again, it feels so quick. I feel like I just already need to get the final messages. So why not? Let's go ahead and do that. Can we get a bit more? There's a lot of people in your spread, so you could be meeting a lot of people. We have 2 kings here, so I definitely feel like authority figures could be important. You could need legal advice, especially if you are coming into a new level of success. You may need to get some counsel or speak with someone who has wisdom for you to implement. Okay. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of support around you, so utilize your resources, Group 4. Alright, can we get final messages for Group 4, please? Well, we have Dolphin with financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So you could also be needing to look into wealth management, how to get that money right. Okay. We have the month of June, so that month could be important. Summertime could be important for you as well, or winter if you're in a different hemisphere than I. But June could be a really important month for you. You can get more information for Group 4. Let's see. We have 4-leaf clover with great good fortune. I love to see that card. We have December, so the time between December to June could be important for you. We have dogs with getting together with friends. Chair empty with someone is leaving your life. Okay? Okay. So you could need to say goodbye so that you can say hello to new people. We have Torch with spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So I do feel a lot of growth is coming to you at this time, group 4. On the bottom, we have Beetle with good fortune. I just keep seeing that for you, group 4. I mean, good things are on the way for you. Be open to it. Be ready for it, okay? Final messages for group 4, please. All right, that's all we're going to take. And on the bottom, we have hills with obstacles to overcome. I think I've mentioned what those are before. And we have chains or a chain of events that will affect your life on the bottom as well. Just 2 more cards. We have Teapot with deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So you could be developing a friendship with someone. And Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And I feel like it's both for you, group 4. For some of you, you could be doing spiritual work, and that's really changing lives. You could be a healer of some kind as well, or in the realm of counseling. I see that here. Some type of endeavor could be really kicking off, and be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back, group 4, okay? I'm proud of you. This reading is really good, very quick, straight to the point. A lot of success to be seen very soon, group 4. So be ready for it, okay? Much love to you. Let me know in the comments how it resonated, and leave it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Bye-bye.